Hello movie fans and welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today I am so excited to be talking about the new anime film Suzume, from the writer and director of Your Name and The Place Promised in Our Early Days, Makoto Shinkai. How does his most recent project stack up against the rest of his filmography? Let's talk about it. Suzume follows the titular heroine, who on her way to school one day, runs into a handsome transient asking if there are ruins nearby. The strange encounter piques her interest, so she heads to the nearby abandoned bathhouse village to see what he is up to. There she finds a door that leads to another realm, but beyond the portal there lies a destructive force that lays waste to civilizations. Suzume is immediately thrust into a wild cross-country adventure with her now cursed friend Soda to shut and lock every mystical door left in Japan. So, just to preface this review, my love for writer-director Makoto Shinkai runs deep. The incredible filmmaker has, time and again, crafted some of Japan's most dazzling and awe-inspiring anime features. When I was in high school, I was beginning to expand on my adoration for animation by searching out movies from other countries. I was already obsessed with Miyazaki and the works of Studio Ghibli, but I hadn't really exposed myself to other creators from Japan. A dear friend of mine was ranting and raving about A Place Promised in Our Early Days, so I checked it out and I was blown away by the artistry and storytelling. It was the first anime film I had seen since Spirited Away that really opened up my eyes to what this medium was really capable of. Then, fast forward 12 years to when Shinkai's box office smash, Your Name, became a global phenomenon, and he quickly shot to the top of my list of favorite directors of all time. His 2019 movie, Weathering with You, was a real visual masterpiece, but in my opinion, it didn't quite hit the heights of the previous two features I mentioned. Now, here we are with his newest creation, Suzume, and I have to say that all of those feelings I felt watching his past works came alive in me again. This is a transcendental movie, brimming with heart, humor, whimsy, and adventure. It had me tearing up emotionally and on the edge of my seat in equal measure. And while I do have one critical issue with it, I do believe Shinkai is firing on all cylinders here. I won't go into too much detail about the artistry because anyone familiar with the director's work knows that he takes traditional animation to the next level. Every frame is jaw-dropping and beautiful, from the character work to the lifelike backdrops and seamless integration of CGI. It's the type of film that begs to be seen on the biggest screen possible for you to soak in every painstaking detail. The score, as always, is just fully immersive. It takes the images on screen and adds so much power to them. The ethereal and haunting notes with the inclusion of choral melodies elevates every moment to make them truly memorable. But beyond the visual splendor, Suzume has a captivating story and a lovingly fleshed out heroine at its center. Our lead character is bubbly and bright, but also filled with a deep sadness that permeates through all of her actions. Because of past traumas, she is vindicated in keeping a tough exterior to shield her from any more pain. It's sometimes shocking to hear a young hero say that they aren't afraid to die, but Suzume's strength to keep surviving and fight for what is important to her makes her a character that is so easy to connect to and root for. The narrative is also wholly fulfilling and incredibly magical. Suzume takes the well-worn road trip formula and turns it on its head by injecting it with fascinating mythology and a strange yet charming whimsy. One of the things I love about Shinkai's work is that all of his films are seeping in fantasy, but also feel so grounded in reality at the same time. The movie also deals with themes about tapping into the spirit of forgotten or lost memories in a way that adds so much more to chew on after you're finished watching. My only real qualm with Suzume is in how repetitive the narrative can get. As with many road trip movies, the details might be unpredictable, but the outcome is easy to see from a mile away. Each stop on their journey ends with a battle against this malevolent force and the locking of a door. And while these scenes usually culminate in an epic action sequence, certain moments can feel a bit redundant. Besides that, Suzume encapsulates all of the things that makes this director one of the best in his field. While I don't think it's gonna capture the zeitgeist like Your Name was able to, it's another masterwork that deserves to be in the same conversation. Suzume really is a magical, awe-inspiring adventure that the whole family can savor and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. What are your thoughts on Suzume? Have you seen all of Shinkai's work? And if so, what is your favorite film from the director and why? Sound off in the comment section down below. And until next time, my friends, take care.